It wouldn't be a Marble Sports Games without the Marble Sports Games B-League. Hello everybody and welcome back, I'm the Emperor here, as we are inside the Blueberry Bowl for the first B-League event of the Marble Sports Games 2020 season. 15 new teams here will be competing in the first B-League event, Balancing. As the Balls of Fire are going to kick us off, and that looks to be a pretty poor showing by the looks of it. 218. Nothing getting past 73, as the Bronze Tigers are going to get two pretty decent finishers there, and that will be a 310. The Snowballs are up next onto the track, and that's going to be a pretty decent finish up there for the Snowballs. That will be a 105 for a score of 282, so slotting into, say, around the middle of the pack, as the Green Geese are going to kick us off through to the far side, and I think that'll be a 120 up at the top. And it will, a 301. Good showing here from the Green Geese, as the Citron Sprinters are going to have 3 on for a while here. First one might have been off past 60, or as a 40, but 359, that is a phenomenal run by the Citron Sprinters. Here come the Blue Moons, what can they do? They'll have one that is teetering on the edge there, but will not be able to hold out a 111. That'll be a 280 total for the Blue Moons. Up next is Team Eagle, and that was a pretty poor showing. None past 70, a 203 for the team from Philamarbria. Next up is the Oddballs in their colorful uniforms. And 283 for the Oddballs. 107 there for Tarzan. As the Celestic Scions get really spread out, that one is going to curl right across the Balance team. Right, and he's going to teeter up to the left. Will not be able to hold on. A 235 for the Celestic Scions. Next up, the Bumblebees. And they will have a similar strategy to their counterparts, the Wasps here. They're going to all have them in a relatively similar area. At 232, Bumblebee score will not come up to their counterparts. What can the Chili Cat's Eyes do? They'll get a finisher. That's the first finisher here of the event. I think that's going to be a pretty decent result. And it is 321. That is enough for second place at the moment. It's the Cannonball. And 2 solid finishers there. 298. So close to that 300 mark. Next up, the Rouge Relays. And that looks to be a pretty good run. That's going to be a 120 up at the top, along with several other solid finishes. 336. That will be enough to slot them into second place. Just a few teams to remain here. Here are the White Dragons. Can they do anything? I do not believe they will be able to. That might be a pretty solid number. A 105 and a 104 for 290. And that just leaves the Leaping Lemons as the last team. Can they dethrone the Citron Sprinters? They're going to come close, I think. But I do not think it will be enough. 315, it will not. That is good enough for 4th place. Not even enough for the podium from the Leaping Lemons, as the Citron Sprinters will take the first event of the B-League, followed by the Rouge Relays and the Chili Cat's Eyes. And they will be standing on today's podium. As this is the first event, the championship standings will be the same as the first event standings, meaning that Team Eagle will be sitting in last with Balls of Fire slightly above them. Leaping Lemons, Bronze Tigers, and Green Geese just missed out on the podium, as we will head to the next event of B-League soon, the Obstacle Maze. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. More Marble Sports Games yet to come.